up as loud as it would go, and it was like a war documentary. Like the sounds of cannons blasting were not enough.
And so I kept turning up the TV, and suddenly there was a knock on the door, and I was like, oh my goodness, we are just causing a ruckus. And there was the most handsome man.
He said he moved in across the street, and he wanted to know if I had any ice. And I was like, well, I'm going to need some ice after looking at you.
He was like, cool, so do you have any ice?
I do you not get it? I ice because you're hot. Like, I think you're hot. I just kept telling him this, and he was not into this. I was like, no, I have ice. Meanwhile, he hears the sounds of, like, the sexual intercourse going on in my bedroom with my mom and her boyfriend. And he's like, is that a porno being filmed? And I said, yes, because what do you say when someone asks you that question? You always say yes.
So he was like, well, what's the name of the porno being filmed? And I was like, well, have you heard of Senor Frog? And he was like, yeah, I'm a fan. I was like, well, that's not the name. But the production company is named Senor Frog. And he was like, well, that's an interesting name for a porn production company. I was like, I don't ask me.
So can I get that ice? You know what? World War I is crazier than most people think.
But especially in color. In color, it like adds a whole other level of
Did you know, and this is a fact, that the entire World War I was like a giant game of Survivor? It's like alliances everywhere you look. Like, that's what it is. It's like a giant game of Survivor.
Do you just want to watch Survivor? I want to watch World War I in color, and it's only on all the time.
No, I'm into this. Like this Franz Ferdinand, right? Like when he wears that hat, he's like a 1914 Jeff Probst. He is. I'm into this. I'm into this because you're into this. This is great.
You're only into it because
I'm
I'm into it.
No, I'm into it because Austria-Hungary was a thing.
Just saying words.
No, and Italy had Mussolini, and like I'm into this.
It's just, I know it's 7:58. We can make it in time for Survivor.
No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I just feel like you're doing this because of me, and then
You're only doing this because of me.
No, I'm doing it because of you and because I like you.
I like you. So how can we watch both things at the same time?
What if?
Do you have the TV in the box option?
No, that doesn't exist.
I understand why they made it now.
Yeah.
For relationships.
No, I want to watch it. I want to watch it, and then we'll watch Survivor on DVR, and then we'll start our own alliance. Honey, thanks so much for letting my boyfriend and I stay in your apartment.
Oh, it's no problem.
I can think of myself.
It's really
I'm so sorry. What?
Saying how open-minded I am.
Thanks, Steve.
I'm completely comfortable with other people's sexuality.
You want to get in on this?
No!
I'm pretty cool, but that's like my kid.
Sorry. Listen, baby, I need to meet your family. It's important to me because it's important to you.
Yeah, it is. It's real important.
Do you go to church or?
No.
Oh, there you go.
That doesn't mean that I'm not a spiritual person. I see
God with him all the time.
I'm completely comfortable with this.
Really?
I mean it.
See, now I love her because she says things like that. She makes me feel better than anyone has ever made me feel before.
That's my Sandra.
Look, listen, you did a great job with this one. She's wonderful, and she's patient, and very giving.
Well, she's taught me a lot. Just about sexuality, in fact.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be somewhat, prudish.
Me too!
Really?
Yeah!
Oh my God, I can relate.
We totally can relate. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to get to know her.
Go ahead and get to know her.
Yeah, I know you, honey. I was trying to get to know you.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Listen, we wanted to thank you for all the contributions you've made to the church, but we don't have any sisters anymore because they're all,
It's great.
not sisters. They're not married to God. Now they're, doing guys.
Yeah, it's great that I've done that for the church.
Well, your check contributions have been really great, but if you could just stay away from the sisters,
No.
we really need.
That's what I'm paying for. I'm fresh off the bus. I'm here to be a nun. That's so great.
Now, we've been dating at this nursing home for some time now, and I know we've been talking about doing the deed, but I really appreciate it if you just first would just get tested.
She's been around the block. It's true.
I've heard that, and I appreciate that. That's your move. Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
I'm nervous about what might happen tonight after bridge. Well, the thing is, I appreciate your experience. You've been with a lot of people.
She taught me everything I know.
It's true.
Well, that's kind of exciting. But, I've only been with one other person before, and I know we're, in our golden years, so I just don't want my golden year to be like, HPV.
But if you got to lose, cancer would be the easy way out.
You do have a point there, Gail. It's just, there's also other things I've heard of, that cause a lot of immediate discomfort.
Oh, gal, my herpes is acting up.
It's like they go away for a little bit and then poof, it's the last year again.
It visits me more than my grandchildren. Honey,
Yeah.
I need to tell you something.
Yeah.
When I had your mother, I was 30. When she had you, she was 20. That makes me a lot older than you.
Wait, does that mean I have to have a kid? You were 30 and she was 20. By mathematical rules, I need to have a baby. But I'm a baby. I'm a baby.
Kelly, if you're not gonna say my name right.
I think you're cute and I like your Reeboks. And
Yeah, they pump up. They're back in style.
I like pump up shoes. I think they're quite scented. I mean, you don't have to put a baby in you. We're just kids, and it's probably wrong.
Who's to say what's right and wrong anyway? We're our own people.
My parents are Republicans. Whoever wants to say it. Hey, Dennis, I'm sorry I just upset you. I just had this really rough day at the planetarium with my grandma, and all I wanted to do was find the Big Dipper, and I realized my life is like crazier than I could have ever imagined.
Yeah, well, my front tire got a nail in it, and I missed out on basketball. That's a hard life.
That is a hard life. Jordan,
What, Sarah?
if I said you were cute, would you let me hold your hand sometimes during recess?
Too late, Sarah.
Wow, it's only 9:15.
I want to be treated nicely. I want to be respected. So always focus on the girl getting respect. The guy needs respect too.
I respect both of us.
My parents are liberals. They talk about equality. Now you're speaking my language.
Jenna, if this happens, we're gonna be like 10-year-old Romeo and Juliet. We're gonna be like the Capulets, and I'm gonna be like the Republicans.
It just feels like we're on the cusp of a big change, you know?
Where are you going?
Really big.
This is going to be big. Oh, I'm nervous.
It's okay, I'm nervous too. I mean, I'm the first in my family to go to college. You're the first in your family to go to college. It's only fitting that we're here together.
They're in the middle of the woods and it's a full moon.
Well, I brought the knife.
Okay, sorry. I got ahead of myself.
I just did.
I know. You have a high tolerance for pain.
I do. I mean, we've known that for years. Here, try this.
This is gross. See, nothing.
Do me.
I have to do
What?
Do me. Do the other one.
Okay.
Don't stab me.
That's exactly what I'm about to do.
I'm sorry to come to your homes in the middle of the night and tell you this. I found your daughter's bodies in the woods.
Stab me!
Nothing like filling up an ice tray.
Yeah.
So satisfying to fill up all those holes. Watch them overflow with water. Water getting on my hands.
Sometimes sticking your fingers in the water.
Lady, I don't mind producing this porn, but it's just, I just don't, it's not,
Do you want me to put my fingers in the water while I'm filling it up?
yeah, that's a start, I just need it to be a little more, you know, a little more racy, please.
I got it.
Okay.
Do you want to start from the top?
No, you can start from where you were, just pick it up a little bit.
Stay here all night.
Oh, I can't because I'm already done.
So they just use this ice for like an hour. And that's it. And it's supposed to like get you hot and bothered.
Thanks for bringing the popcorn. I love a good snack when I watch porn.
That doesn't answer it. Is that?
I feel like you've been trying so hard.
I like you. I want to be with you. I think you're amazing, and I think you're sexy, and I think you're you're Winston Churchillian in your general mannerisms. I think that's fine. And I like you. And I thought,
Are you really ready to move on to I could be ready.
I don't know.
I
That
have
just
World
seems
War
like,
II in color on. It's taking up all of my
it
DVRs.
just feels like, it feels like a big step. Like, that wasn't just alliances. That was a bad man. Really bad.
Why don't we just have sex?
Who should be your maid of honor?
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
You have to decide. We're all getting
Obviously,
married.
Bree. Obviously, Bree. Because you two are going to be each other's maids of honor. Bree's going to be mine.
Catherine, I brought you the rose. Did you already make the decision? The final rose.
Thank you so much, Jen.
Put some thought into it. Just
Yeah,
remember how long we've all been friends.
If you could just stream this out, it's the finale.
Well, wait, I can pretend to be indecisive. Oh, wow. You all mean so much to me. In so many different ways. Yeah. And
Okay, like when I saw her there with the rose, I thought she obviously wants Bree. I'm glad that I was voted off in week 3 because honestly, it's not worth it.
So in the finale, when I didn't get a rose, it's like totally fine. You know why? She has herpes.
You like it? Oh, it's delicious. They say you can bake with love. Oh, is this baked with love? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it was.
We're not supposed to be fraternizing.
I was in a fraternity.
You are what a little whippersnapper you are. I've already slept with the chef, but I will take a bus boy, because let me tell you, I've gone through all the old men here. I'm Benjamin Buttoning. Hello, Dolores. We're not getting any of this. Just keep walking. That's right. Enjoy it while you can, Dolores.
Hi, my name is Tommy. I'm 5. I'm in kindergarten, and my mom wants me to touch you.
How many yet?
Because you're supposed to be baby mama.
How many times do I have to say I don't want to be part of the elder reading program?
Sweetheart, did we talk about this, Tommy? You gotta be suave. You gotta be a little bit Tommy Hilfigery.
I'll do my ABCs.
Yeah, that will get it.
Am I dead? I know I deserved it, but I didn't know it would be like this.
I don't think she's pregnant yet.
No, sweetie, there's a thing called intercourse. We should go. We should.
I'm sorry.
I don't have my pony birthday party.
You're what?
When I turned 6, you said I couldn't have a pony if I...
Oh, your pony. I think you said putty, like silly putty. Yeah. Oh, honey, it's been a day. It's been a day, sweetheart. You know, let me tell you the story when we get home about how Mommy and Daddy met while watching a Vietnam War movie, okay?